What's up, party people? I'm Allan Macneill from the Unpeeled show. Today I'm joined by
Mike
and
Anna
of
Vox Somnia. Vox Somnia is Latin for sound of dreams. Yeah, that's where we're starting. Sound of dreams.
That really kind of represents the band as well. The sound, it's kind of between art rock, indie rock, taking you to those spaces in the dream world. Yeah, kind of.
I mean, we just have so many influences that we've struggled with pinpointing our genre.
Okay.
We're a lot of things, but generally we just try and capture this dreamy sound. It's a little shoegazy, a little jazzy, a little indie. What else?
Little gothy.
Yeah, a little gothy. Yeah.
And it's a lot going on for a two-piece. Like, are you both doing all of the writing, or is there some help on the back end?
We had a lot of friends. We've sort of been in the Toronto scene for quite some time now, and so fortunately we had a lot of friends who are also artists who I specifically asked to come and play some music and exactly. So the sort of the basis of the songs I wrote and then just added or asked some friends to add on to it, whatever they felt like doing. The producer that we worked with, Sean, who's fantastic, sometimes we would go back and forth where he'd add something in and I'd have to put my foot down and be like, nope, that's not happening. But he is really good at sort of adding a lot of subtlety to the songs, which I always really appreciated. So. Cool.
I have to ask, why are your shows so limited? Why aren't you playing more shows?
That's a good question.
It's a good question?
Yeah.
Let's start here and see where it goes.
Well, I mean, I think that we want to play special shows.
Okay.
I feel that our music has a very certain vibe, and we want to play to that strength and play shows that showcase that. And I don't know. I don't know if we found that environment really.
So where is that environment? Where are you trying to go? What's the ideal space?
I think we would actually have to sort of create it ourselves because the music is very theatrical almost, and we would sort of want a stage show that goes with that, and it's difficult for a two-piece and a band that has day jobs to really put all of their time and effort into producing this sort of thing. Plus, we don't have a car, so that limits us a little bit.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, what would be in that stage show? What are you picturing? What's going on?
Well, a big inspiration to me and an inspiration to the band is Kate Bush, and she played a number of shows like in the '70s at the Hammersmith that were very theatrical, and there was lots of movement, and she was dancing, and there was just lots of stagecraft, which I find inspiring and want to incorporate into our stage show. But there are limitations, and so we're just trying to figure out how to do that on an indie budget and an indie stage.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
It's very tough.
Yeah.
Where are they going to find your EP? Is there going to be other EPs, actually?
We definitely want to write more music, and I don't know what Mike has kicking around in his head, but, I'm always, looking for inspiration. I've got my notebook. I'm sending myself emails if I read this article, and I'm like, that line's amazing. That line could be a song. So it's always just constant.
What's kicking around? Is there stuff kicking around?
I got some ideas.
Yeah.
Like she was mentioning earlier, because we have such an eclectic taste in music, I if something pops into my head like a melody and I'm like, oh, that sounds really good, I gotta give it like at least 2 weeks to make sure that it's just not a song that I have stuck in my head and I can't identify it.
Somebody else's.
I just don't want to rip anybody off.
Yeah.
Now, on the plus side of things, I think because our musical tastes are so diverse, we can just pick little bits and nobody really knows.
You know, pastiche of influences, right? Like there's just something, a little bit of everything, and we're trying to make it sound interesting and not just like a total mishmash of things that we've thrown at a wall.
Thank you so much for your time.
you.
Best of luck tonight. You're welcome. Peace out, party people.